Let's get things started. Ready? Go!
Hello and welcome to Bounding Into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding Into Comics. And today I got a story about a Star Wars executive claiming that he's not worried about Star Wars oversaturation or Star Wars fatigue. Before we get to that story, I'd like to ask if you could please hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you are still subscribed. YouTube does like to unsubscribe people for whatever reason. And then hopefully you'll share this video with your friends and family. So as I was saying, Lucasfilm executive James Waugh recently claimed that the company is not worried about Star Wars oversaturation or Star Wars fatigue. Waugh is an executive producer on Star Wars Visions, and he also serves as vice president of franchise content and strategy at Lucasfilm. You might recognize his name as he was one of the people heavily promoting Lucasfilm's Star Wars The High Republic initiative. In a recent interview with The Direct, Waugh addressed whether or not Lucasfilm was worried about Star Wars oversaturation. Specifically talking about Star Wars Visions, he stated, "When it comes to things like Visions, I would say that we weren't ever concerned about the oversaturation potentiality with Visions in particular. And I think the reason was we were offering something that's kind of a diversification of what the offering is." He added, "We weren't concerned that this was going to impact Star Wars in aggregate. We thought this would be a breath of fresh air for people to explore Star Wars in an exciting new way." Waugh would then discuss Star Wars oversaturation in general, saying, "Are we worried about oversaturation? I think we're always very thoughtful and cautious about how we do keep Star Wars specialness in this landscape. We're mindful, but this wasn't one of those instances where we had our spidey senses on a lot because we felt this was such a new offering." Star Wars oversaturation or Star Wars fatigue hasn't really been a topic of discussion lately, but it was a prime topic back in 2018. Then Disney CEO Bob Iger spoke to The Hollywood Reporter, where he admitted that Star Wars fatigue was real and he made a mistake on releasing so many Star Wars films so close together. Iger said, "I made the timing decision, and as I look back, I think the mistake that I made, I take the blame, was a little too much too fast. You can expect some slowdown, but that doesn't mean we're not going to make films." He would reiterate saying, "But I think we're going to be a little bit more careful about volume and timing, and the buck stops here on that." As I argued back in 2018, Star Wars oversaturation or Star Wars fatigue should not be a problem. The real problem that Star Wars fatigue or oversaturation masks is a poor product. And that's a major problem Lucasfilm and Star Wars has. They have a lot of bad products, from the Disney trilogy films that include The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker, to their Disney Plus shows like The Mandalorian. It's not just their film and TV productions where the quality is lacking. You see it in their comics published by Marvel Comics. The whole High Republic initiative, which includes comics and novels, is a complete disaster. They introduce a character that is literally a rock, and he's supposed to be a pilot. There's also an argument to be made that Star Wars video games are also quite poor, from Battlefront 2 to Jedi Fallen Order. The storytelling is infected by current Lucasfilm employees who are ideologues first and Star Wars fans somewhere down the laundry list of radical left-wing causes. One just has to look at how the Walt Disney Company and Lucasfilm treated the Mandalorian actress Gina Carano to see how infected the company is by lunatic ideologues. And as I've repeatedly said, when you are a lunatic ideologue, those are the types of stories you're going to be making. Your whole worldview is completely consumed by your lunatic ideology. You can't make timeless, exciting, adventurous, and fun movies, television shows, and video games. So Waugh is right. There is not a problem with Star Wars oversaturation or fatigue. There is a problem with really, really bad Star Wars products. And there doesn't look to really be an improvement on that quality anytime soon. Star Wars is dead, and Lucasfilm and J.J. Abrams can't put it into a clone body like they did the Emperor. My name is John Trent, and you've been watching Bounding Into Comics.